Oh boy! Front row seats at the Tsukuba Grand Prix! Could it get any better than this? Well, not that I'm not enjoying it or anything, but why'd we come again?
Oh, it was Rocky. He wouldn't stop begging me to take us here. Apparently his favorite racing driver is here.
There he goes! It's Speed Racer! He's my favorite! Go, Speed! Go!
Well, now that the race is over, if I were you, I'd fly down there. I hear he's a real man of the people and very nice to his fans. I'll bet you might be able to snag an autograph.
I am telling you, Stavislansky, we had 4 drivers in this year's Tsukuba Grand Prix. They were all drivers of the highest skills and equipped with the finest cars, and yet they still either lost or failed to finish. And this has happened for the past 3 Tsukuba Grand Prix as well.
Surely there's something we could be doing better, perhaps?
No! We have done everything as well as we can within the budget that Putin allotted us. But do you know who has been the winner of every Tsukuba Grand Prix since 4 years ago? This man! This man! He is named Speed Racer. He is a young man from Japan who races for his father's company, a very small independent car maker called Racer Motors. With his car, the Mach 5, he has been able to win nearly every race he's ever entered, and people say he is a fantastic driver too. Despite his young age, he even won last year's 24 Hours of Le Mans, and is the youngest driver ever to do so.
Well then, why not purchase Racer Motors so they'll race under our banner? If you can't beat them, join them.
No way! The Racer family has too much integrity to sell themselves out to a fascist tin pot dictatorship such as us. But we can do the next best thing. To simply get rid of him. It will be hard for the Mach 5 to pose much threat if it has no driver.
Okay, Speed! The brakes and fuel injection system are all working perfectly! Great news, out of the way!
I can't believe I managed to sneak past security! I'll be able to see the race much closer from here!
Oh, look over there! Isn't that the boy Speed Racer? That's him, all right. Let's ask him for his autograph. Can we have your autograph? He's cute. Oh, thanks, Speedy.
Attention! Attention! All spectators, please return to the grandstands! because the race is just about to begin. Please find your seats and enjoy yourselves.
Oh! Somebody was tampering with your car! I saw them drill a hole in the fuel tank and cut the brake lines!
I deeply appreciate your concern, young squirrel boy, but I assure you there is absolutely nothing wrong. My mechanic Sparky just checked both of those systems just moments ago and he assures me everything is just fine. What are you so worried about, huh?
I'm serious, Mr. Racer! It happened just a moment ago! I beg you not to start driving!
Alright then, I guess you've convinced me. Alright, Sparky, let's have another look.
Hey, let me go!
I'm sorry, kid. Didn't you hear the announcer? Spectators aren't allowed here. We'll have to take you back and find your parents.
Wait, guys, don't be so harsh. Let the boy go. I had a look underneath the car and everything he just said was true. He wasn't lying.
Oh, we're very sorry, kid.
That was extremely heroic of you. If I'd have started driving with those problems, I'd have either spun out and crashed or blown up before I even started. What's your name?
My name is Rocky. I think we met at a race you did a week ago. I was the one who flew down and got an autograph from you after the race.
Great to meet you, Rocky. You seem like a well-behaved boy. With all that's happened today, you seem to know more about my current situation than I do. Would you be willing to come along with me in case something else happens? Maybe allow me to question you a little bit?
Would I? I'm your biggest fan!
Gee, thanks. I get that a lot. Can you direct me to your parents? I wouldn't want to take you anywhere without their approval first, nor would I want you doing anything they're not okay with.
Oh, I don't really know. I've been an orphan for as long as I can remember. Currently, I live with a rock band in Liverpool, England, who you've probably never heard of.
Really? Gee, that's sad, but you seem like a happy kid regardless. I'm just glad that hasn't gotten to you and you've been able to live a happy life so far. Hop in, we better get back to Pops' place. Hop in? But the race hasn't even started yet. You're just gonna up and leave? Sparky, you saw it yourself. The brake lines were cut and the fuel tank had a hole in it. Those aren't things that just appear on their own in 5 seconds. Somebody deliberately sabotaged the car with the intention of harming us. And for all we know, they're still here. Not to mention, now we have somebody with us who may know more about what's going on than we do. So it'd probably be safest to quit the race early and go home. Whoever sabotaged the Mach 5 can't be far away as we're speaking, and for all we know, they're still in earshot of us and can hear everything we're saying. Alright, Rocky, if we're gonna get to the bottom of this, then I'm gonna need you to tell me everything you know, so without further ado, please do so, will ya?
Well, I know a lot of things. I know we breathe in oxygen and breathe out carbon dioxide. I know Sir Robert Walpole was the first British Prime Minister. I know Wankel rotary engines can run on almost any combustible liquid.
No, Rocky, I didn't mean for you to literally tell me every single thing you know. I meant tell me what you saw happen at the track today. I need to know.
Oh, that's quite another thing altogether. Well, I was standing there behind the railing when I noticed the guy tampering with the Mach 5. I wish I'd have gotten a better look at his face, but I couldn't because he was wearing dark glasses and I had to conceal his identity. He looked almost like that guy.
Oh.
Alright, you listen up. My son Speed told me you made an attempt to wipe him away earlier today, so if you want to avoid the worst, you'd better start talking, and that means right now. Be warned, I'm not afraid to use more effective methods to persuade you either.
First of all, why do you talk so fast and speak without breathing in between sentences? Also, you'll never get a word out of me no matter how much you torture me.
Oh, I'm not going to torture you. Torturing only works in movies. All it does in real life is make the victims say whatever they think their captors want to hear. But I do have ways to convince you to spill your guts that I find work very well in practice.
Go for it, punk. I've been in much bigger borscht than this and came out on top.
If you confess, I'll give you this coupon for a free Kentucky Fried Chicken bucket.
Deal! Wonderful! Alright, I will talk. I work for the Russian mob, who have been hired by the Russian government to run a world-class racing team. Our president thinks that he can raise Russia's soft power if Russian-led racing teams win prestige on the track.
Don't you Russians already control enough? I mean, you've got the largest country in the world by landmass, and the US government's in your back pocket now in case you ever need them. Surely whatever happens in the world of motor racing should be the very last of your concerns, huh?
We are Russians, comrade! We are never satisfied until we rule world!
So, I take it speed was a threat to you?
Yes, and we are entering several top-notch drivers into next week's Silverstone Grand Prix in England. All of said drivers not only have orders to win race, they have orders to take out speed mid-race if they can.
If there's one thing I'm impressed by, it's how well you guys deal with the bad guys.
They'd be functioning half as racers and half as assassins, Speed. Are you sure you still want to enter that race next week? At this point, nobody on Earth would ever blame you for sitting it out. Your life's on the line here, and even more so than usual. Sparky, I appreciate your care here, but I'm a racer. If something ends up happening, at least I'll get blown away doing what I'm meant to do.
Wait a minute, I recognize Squirrel Boy. He and Moose defeated two of the motherland's finest agents a year ago. If I remember correctly, our warrant to kill him never went out of effect. As far as I know, he is still wanted by the Russian Secret Service.
This kid helped to defeat two of the Eastern Bloc's best spies? Speed, your new friend is a legend! Imagine what it must be like to only be about 6 years old and have already saved your home country from a Russian invasion! Well, admittedly, in his absence, the Russians seem to have taken his home country over anyway, but the fact that he was able to hold them off when he still lived there shows he's going places! Alright, now that that's out of the way, you're no longer useful to us. Goodbye! But with all that being said, now I'm even more worried. If Rocky goes with you and one of the Russian agents sees him, they'll undoubtedly recognize him. It isn't just your life that's on the line, it's his life too. Are you sure you'd be willing to do it then? Okay, Sparky, I'm not one to cower in the face of danger, but endangering the life of a child is a line I'd never cross.
No, Speed. I'm not afraid. Let's go.
Rocky, didn't you hear Sparky? If you go, that could be the very end of you, and I wouldn't want that.
Part of me feels awful that America fell to them in their brutal ideology late last year. Given how much work my best friend and I did to keep the Russians away, the fact that I'm now a kid without a country makes me thirst for revenge. And that's a word that seldom comes out of my mouth. While I do enjoy living in Europe now, I often miss the country I grew up in. And it pains me more knowing that I can't go back because of the brutal dictatorship that's taken over there. So if you would let me help you beat those no-good-nicks, that'd be the greatest gift you could ever give me.
Well, alright, Rocky. If it really means that much to you, then we'll go and I'll take you there. Speed, that's the first time I've ever heard you talk at normal speed in between breaths. How'd you do it? How can I do it, huh? Sparky, you're ruining an emotional scene. Oh, sorry.